Shut up and sit down.
Hello, whippersnappers. It's the Geezer here, starting what I hope is a series of videos for Fallout 4. I'm going to start with character creation, showing you what a lot of the options are. I won't show everything because there's a lot. There's too much to go through, but this will give you some idea of what you can do, the characters you can make. And after this video, the next video will be starting the actual gameplay, and I'll do I'm going to do a series of videos, sort of like a walkthrough. We'll see how well that goes, because, I could die. Hopefully I don't get
fudging
radiation poisoning, but we'll see. I'm certainly not new to gaming. I've probably been gaming a lot longer than some of you have been alive, but I'm kind of just getting back into console gaming, so I'm a little rusty, so we'll see how this all goes. Anyway, so this character creation, this is right after hitting new game, and then there's a intro video that sort of gives you some backstory that I've skipped. It's kind of long, but it gives you a little backstory about the whole this guy, or who you are, I guess, and a bit about the war and all that. Anyway, so then it dumps you into this bathroom where you can choose what you look like and whether you're male or female. Okay, so on the bottom there you can see your menu choices. The left 2 and right 2 buttons change some face presets. There are 15 of them. This is face number 1, and I'll just go through them here quickly so you can see all 15. 2. And these are all the different starting presets. You can start with any of these and modify them as you see fit. There's 13 and 14 and 15. Right? Okay. I'll just go back up to number. Next button over, the X button lets you highlight certain areas for changing. Like you put the cursor over the area, like the hair there, and it starts flashing green. And there's forehead, and there's eyebrows and eyelids and eyes and nose and cheeks and ears, lips and chin and neck, all of that kind of stuff. Let me show you eye. We can change eye color. So when you select on a certain thing, it gives you this little menu on the right, and a little square next to a choice is what you currently have chosen. But as you scroll through, it changes on your character. He's got blue hazy eyes, green aqua, hazel blue. There's quite a few options for everything. Then you can either accept or cancel. If you say the square button, it gives you type, and then there's a big long list.
Such pretty eyes.
Rested, tired, prominent, small, narrow, angled, piercing, etc., etc. And then for instance, you could select one of these. Actually, before you select one of these, the left one and right one buttons let you change the percentage that it's applying that choice. So like 100% shifty, 1 down. After cancel that, let's go up to hairstyle. And there's a whole bunch of hairstyles, balding. Oh, and I forgot, you can look around, like up or down with the right joystick. Look around so you can see the different your choices from different angles. Comb over, creeper. It's a lot of different choices for things. And then accept that. You could change the color. you can choose from. Yeah. And then
Did you put a little color in your hair?
let's do, so that's some of the, basically the face. You can change everything on there really. Under extras, you have things like markings, blemishes, damage. Markings are things like freckles and moles. Those apply. And you have the percentage thing again also. And then blemishes. Lip colors and blemishes. Pock marks, creases. Splotches. Damage. Scars. And see, some of these are already applied, but they're just mixed in a little bit. Like scar lip gouges is mixed in at 28% for this default face choice. This one's 23%. But if I were to give him, say, that one, and that's at 100%.
Looking good, if I do say so myself.
We'll give him the forehead one. Apply. That's why it's the...
Oh, very strapping.
Right. And then if you want to change body, there aren't too many choices here. It's just from thin to large to muscular. This is all the way thin. If you rotate it around, up to large, which I think, because it's really just his middle and thighs getting bigger, like the rest of him doesn't. His face doesn't. And go up to muscular. The big burly guy. Accept that. So you can also switch to play the woman if you want.
Hey, my turn, big guy.
And you have all the same choices for her, except under extras, you have makeup choices. You can see there's a lot of these eyeliners, eyeshadows, lip colors. Forgot one thing. If you color when you're looking at one of these things for the face, it actually changes the skin color. So all the presets that you choose, like the different face presets, those are all combinations of all the other choices. So you could reach any of those presets on your own, or start with one of those and just mix and match things together if you wanted. Here, I'll show you the body choices for her. She looks pretty funny when she gets really large because she's got those really high-waisted pants. But that is not an attractive look for her. Very thin, so good. Muscular for her. All right, so that's a bunch of the options. You can see you have a lot of choices. Not as many choices as something like you would see back in the game City of Heroes. If anybody played that, you had so many options in the character creator there. I spent 5 years playing that game. Just made so many characters because they had so many options, and I would always get new ideas for characters and power sets and things. But this game, it's not so critical what you look like because it doesn't have any bearing on the game, really. All right, so that's going to be it. Give you an idea of the character creation, and after this, I'll make somebody, and then the next video will be me starting the game. So I hope you tune in to follow along. I'm going to try and do a whole run through the game and hit as many of the side quests and things as I can, but hopefully I won't get bogged down in too much, and hopefully I won't die too many fucking times. I'm just getting back into this stuff, so we shall see. All right, thanks for watching, and hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button if you want to follow along, and I will catch you next time, Snappers.